Welcome to my channel, detailing events throughout the decades. 2009 Fort Hood Massacre. "39-year-old Major Nidal Hasan was an army psychiatrist, and was about to carry out the worst mass murder at a U.S. military installation. Major Nidal Hasan was the son of Palestinian immigrants. He had graduated from Virginia Tech University, and had completed his psychiatry training at the Uniformed Services University of Health Sciences in Bethesda, Maryland. Nidal Malik Hasan then went on to work at the Walter Reed Medical Center in Washington, D.C., where he treated soldiers returning back from war with PTSD. He was promoted in May 2009 to major, and was transferred to Fort Hood, which is located near Killeen, Texas. Fort Hood is the largest active-duty U.S. military post, and has more than 50,000 military personnel living and working there. It has been reported that Major Nidal Malik Hasan had stated publicly that America's war on terrorism was really a war against Islam. Superiors at the base had already raised concerns over his behavior. It was on the early afternoon of November 5, 2009, when Major Nidal Malik Hasan had armed himself with a semi-automatic pistol. It is reported that he shouted out Allahu Akbar, which means God is great, before he open-fired in the crowd of people inside the Fort Hood Processing Center. This is where soldiers being deployed or returning from overseas receive their medical screening. 12 service members, along with one Department of Defense employee, were left dead, with more than 30 others injured. The shooting had lasted 10 minutes before Major Nidal Malik Hasan was shot by civilian police, and taken into custody. Those at the base were left in a state of shock at what had just taken place. Major Nidal Malik Hasan was left paralyzed from the waist down as a result of the shots fired trying to stop him from killing anyone else. He was tried in a military court, where he decided to act as his own attorney, and openly admitted that he was indeed the shooter. It was discovered that he unnerved many of his colleagues at Fort Hood with his views and strong opposition to the US-led wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, but no one had any idea that he would go on to do this terrible act of violence. It was on August 23, 2013, that the jury found Major Nidal Malik Hasan guilty of murder. He was sentenced to death. In July 2014, a memorial for those who were killed was erected in Killeen. A dedication ceremony for the memorial was held in March 2016. We forever remember those who were killed at Fort Hood that day, and all those who were left injured. May you never be forgotten. Thank you for watching and learning about these events throughout the decades. Please subscribe to my channel to view other events through history.